Did you watch any more of the clips?
Well, yes, I was about to say all of this was just a prelude to. I didn't understand what they were going into at the start. It took me a second, but Seth Rollins, I thought Seth was going to reveal DNA results that Dominic was not Ray's son, but instead now the daughter's involved. I missed her name. I didn't care enough, to be honest. I'm not knocking the young lady, but God, I wasn't going to take copious notes on this shit. But Seth Rollins, it gives an alleged DNA report that Ray's daughter is not his daughter. And then while the whole family's standing there on the entranceway, and Seth is saying this stuff and they're reacting, and this wasn't even high school drama class acting. It was when they really got bad and fake on Jerry Springer, and they couldn't even find anybody that could argue properly. It was awkward, bad fake. And then when the daughter walks off, Seth suddenly becomes speechless. It's like, oh, well, I didn't mean to drive a wedge in the family. Well, then why did you just tell the fucking guy he wasn't really the father? I don't. And then later on, the family's in the back pouring their hearts out to each other. And the daughter actually, I don't know. I assume that Rey Mysterio's family did not all pester him until he went to Vince or whoever and said, please let my entire family on television. I'm pretty sure they didn't do that. I think they were asked to do this. And I wrote at the time when I was watching this, why would anyone watch this? Why would anyone write this? Why would anyone agree to perform this? But when the family was in the back, the daughter at one point said, now look, I am going, like she's pouring her heart out by reading it off the teleprompter. Now look, I'm actually putting more fucking feeling. I can't put less feeling into now look. You had to be there. It was just like an animatronic words being spoken by robots. Why would anybody watch this? Why would anybody write this? Why would anybody perform this? And if Vince is saying you have to do this, all of you, no matter what, why is nobody tendering their resignation just out of indignation or to maybe wake him up? If I was anybody else on the writing team and this is all Vince and he was making them do this, I would resign as a writer rather than be associated with this. AEW still doesn't look any better to me, but this doesn't look any good either. It's just, it's boring, bland, rotten, and phony rotten instead of silly, goofy rotten, and obviously amateur rotten. Well, these guys are amateur. Well, the family's amateur, but you know what I mean? Everybody in the WWE that is a full-time performer looks like something. They have a budget and they shoot the shit remarkably well, and it's bland, boring, and fake. Everybody in AEW mostly looks like shit. It's fucking silly and hokey as well as fake. And it's honestly not fucking presented very professionally. So there's your choice, folks. A giant turd or a douche sandwich. Or, well, no, wait, it was supposed to be a giant douche or a turd sandwich. I guess a giant douche sandwich wouldn't really...
Well, some people, despite their appetite, may not want a douche sandwich or a turd sandwich.
They would not want to eat any of those things. You are correct. Even if any of those things existed, they would not want to eat them. Instead, I know what they want to eat, Brian. Do you know what they want to eat?
Omaha steaks.
You damn Skippy, they do. Folks, Omaha Steaks has been America's original butcher since 1917, and they've got 5 generations. of quality and expertise in delivering perfectly aged beef hand-cut by master butchers in the heartland of America. The most tender and flavorful steaks. Not only 100% American grain-finished beef for the ultimate in tenderness, juiciness, and flavor, but they're flash-frozen, vacuum-sealed, safely delivered in a cooler with dry ice, stays ready to cook in the freezer for months even. You don't have to go to the grocery store, don't have to put the mask on, don't have to risk being plague-ridden. You can just go to omahasteaks.com and get this food shipped safely to your door. The world's greatest steaks, premium meats, easy meals. Brian eats the filet mignon 3 times a week. I like them big old fat throbbing gourmet jumbo franks myself, as well as the burgers. They've got chicken, they've got chops. Even the world-renowned ultra-delicious caramel apple tartlets for dessert. All of that stuff and more, folks, and you can save because go to omahasteaks.com, enter the code JCE into the search bar. For a limited time, Omaha Steaks is going to add 2 extra pounds, 4 burgers, and 4 gourmet jumbo franks, 2 pounds of goodness free with the order. Think how much that would cost at the store. So anyway, omahasteaks.com, enter JCE in the search bar for exclusive offers not available anywhere else, and order today in Omaha Steaks. Will add 4 burgers and 4 of the gourmet jumbo franks to the order for free. You can eat until your tongue is slapping your brains out.
We need to start doing this spot later in the show because now I'm starving.
You know what? Let's just give it up right now.
No, we can't do that.
We've got good stuff to talk about.
We do? I mean, we do.
Yes, we do. Yes, you're entirely right. Well, all right. This is your show.